Hello and welcome to Ruptiam. Now, in this video, we're going to look the most precious and valuable metal in the periodic table, and it is nothing but gold. Without any further delay, let's jump into the today's episode.
Gold. It is a symbol of wealth. It has a great demand in the international market. For a very long time before, the gold value was not even decreasing, but it is increasing rapidly. For Indians, gold is not just an element, but it is an emotion. Everyone has a dream to buy gold. Now, in this video, we are going to look at some important points. Number 1. What is gold? Number 2. How is it formed? And number 3. From where we are getting this gold? Number 4. How does it gain such a great value? Number 5. How to find the difference between the original one and the duplicate one? Number 6. How much is still left in this earth? Without any delay, let's find out. Gold is a chemical element Au. It came from a Latin word aurum. According to the periodic table, this element number is 79. That means there are 79 protons in the nucleus of one gold atom. Do you know how does it form? This element was formed a million years before the origin of Earth and Sun. This gold was not formed easily. It needs lots and lots of energy. This energy is equal to more than 500 times of the heat that is inside, that means in the core of the sun. This energy is usually evolved when there is a supernova. That means when two big stars collide each other, this energy will release. When this energy is released, the atoms of hydrogen and helium are compressed to form one single element, that is gold atom. Due to the supernova explosion, these are thrown away into the space. Some of them reaches Earth and some of them reaches another planet. And in the matter reaches the Earth, some of the elements reaches Earth, enters deeper into the Earth, that is Earth core, and remaining are just 10 kilometers deeper to the surface of the Earth, and some of them left in the atmosphere. The 10-kilometer deeper surface of the Earth, which we extract from the ground by the process called mining. This process is not easy. First of all, it is difficult to find gold reserves. Even though it found, it is very hard to separate gold from gold ore, which is a mixture of gold and sand and other dust particles. This takes a lot of time and it's a long process. If we extract 1 metric ton of gold ore, then it contains just 6 grams of gold in them. This process is not easy. If you're thinking of making them, their scientific formula, we need to create the same conditions as of beginning, but it is simply impossible. Our scientists performed many experiments on this gold for making them artificial. One of them was Henning Brand, who was a chemist. In 1660, this scientist believed that there is some amount of gold in the urine, so that he collected 5,600 liters of urine from their villages. He stored the urine and boiled it. But in the place of gold, he found phosphorus in the urine. Keep this aside. There are many elements in the periodic table, but do you know why gold is so precious? The main reason for this was it is very rare. Do you know the amount of gold extracted from the earth since the time of Christ to the present was now being extracted at a single day in the iron sector? During the time of Roman Empire, Greek Empire, we all know they used gold coins as their currency. Why? Because gold has less reacting power when compared to iron and other metals. Gold will not react with air and water like other metals do. Mercury, lead, uranium, radium are radioactive materials. If we use them, they damage the skin and other parts of the body. But gold is not like that. It is absolutely safe. Even if we eat gold, it doesn't harm us. Some people eat materials with some quantity of gold in them. Another unique quality of gold is it has more elastic nature than the other materials have. If we beat the gold with the help of a hammer, it will expand but it won't break. If we take 1 ounce, that means 28 grams of gold, it can be made into thin sheet of area 100 square feet, and with the same amount of gold a thin wire can be made which is approx 80 kilometers long. If we buy 100% pure gold, then object may expand or contrast when we change the shape of the jewelry, which lead to the disturbance of a shape. So to avoid this problem, the gold is mixed with silver, copper, zinc, etc. to reduce this elastic nature. The purity of gold is measured in carats. If the carat is less, then the pure gold is also less than that. If it is more carat, then purity is more. There are 18 carats, 22 carats, 24 carats gold, as you can watch on the screen. In 24 karat gold, the rate of purity is 99% or higher. That means the remaining 1% are impurities like, as I said before, silver, copper, zinc, etc. If it is 22 karat, its purity is 91%. And if it is 18 karat, then the purity is just 75%. Remaining 25% are impurities. Our daily wear jewelry is made up of mostly 22 karat gold. If the purity increases, price also increases. Remember this. Okay, the next question. From where we are getting this gold? 75% of the gold we are using now are obtained by gold mining, as I said before. The remaining 25% are recycled gold. That means from the older jewelry or from the electronic appliances like computers, laptops, mobile phones, etc. More than 50% gold in the world is from South African mines. In India, there are some gold fields located at Karnataka, Jharkhand, etc. Now, we look at why the price of the gold will vary day to day. The main reason for this is demand. We all know if the demand is increased, then the price will also increase. Only India is using 11% of the world's gold, which is nearly 24 tons. That's why we are in the first place in importing gold. As you see in the chart, in 1925, the price of 10 grams of gold in India is just 18.75 rupees. But now it is more than 50,000 rupees. Every day, price of the gold may vary. One day it's higher and another day it drops.
This depends on the economical political activities. During a war or during festivals, the price of the gold increases. If the stock market is getting more profits than gold, then price decreases. And if the stock market is getting loss, then the gold price increases. As the gold is too expensive, some type of frauds happen with the duplicate one. This duplicate gold is made up of iron finite. It is also called fool's gold. So be careful while purchasing this. Gold doesn't have a property of getting rusted and lose its color. Check the edges properly to check difference between the original one and the duplicate one. Gold doesn't have magnetic properties and it will not shine too brightly. This element is not only used in jewelry but it is also used in computers and mobiles as microchips because, as I said before, it can be formed into thin wires and gold can easily transmit electricity. During satellite launches, some of the satellites are covered by this gold foil to reduce radiation in the parts of the satellite. Last question, the important one. How much gold is still left? According to the World Gold Council, 190 tons are extracted from the earth till now, and there are still 57,000 tons remaining, which will be completed by the year 2040. But there are some gold present in the layers of the atmosphere, and about 250 tons are in ocean, but the cost of extraction is more than the price of the gold. There is a high chance of increasing price of gold in future. Recently, NASA wants to launch satellite on 16 Saki, which is an asteroid, in which 2000 crore ton of gold was found. NASA wants to send an aircraft in 2022 and collect them. The usage of gold is increasing and the reserves gold are decreasing. So the price and the demand are increasing. If you want to store gold for your future generation, then it's better to buy in small quantity when the price drops. Okay guys, that's it for today's episode. Please like this episode, share this valuable information with your friends, and share this and subscribe my channel by clicking the subscribe button and tap the bell icon for my future updates. Okay guys, have a good day and stay tuned.